Fine. In the last session, we discussed about some filter commands like more command, cat command. So using cat command, how to create a file, how to concatenate more than one file. Okay. So cat command not only use it to display the content of a file, it can also be used to create a file. Okay. So next, how to concatenate more than one file. Okay, so here after concatenating we can send output to a default media, that is monitor, or to a file. Okay, so how to do this one we have discussed in the earlier session. So in this session I will discuss displaying beginning and end of files. Displaying beginning and end of files. Suppose there is a file, it has some hundreds of lines or thousands of lines. Okay, out of this file you want to display some particular part. Okay, like first two lines of the file or last two lines of the file. Okay, you want to see some part of the file, then you can use some head command and tail commands. So head command is used to see the file from the beginning. Tail command is used to see the file from the last. Okay, so we'll see how to use these commands. Okay, displaying beginning and end of files, how to display the content from the beginning, how to display the content from the last. Okay, so here these two commands, head command and tail command, tail. Okay, so tail command, these two commands are used to see the output from beginning or ending of the file. Okay, not only file, we'll use these commands for different purposes. We'll see all those examples one by one. Okay, so here this head command, first head command, this head command will display the file content from the beginning of the file or top. Okay, here the option is, we have one option, that is -n option. So this n is nothing but number of lines, how many lines you want to see. Okay, you need to specify the n value. Suppose if I say n value 2, then it will start displaying from the beginning 2 lines only. Okay, we'll see. First let's get into our directory, that is CSR. Yes. Here there is a file computer.txt. Okay, we are going to display the content of this file. See, here it will display the content. Now you can able to see only the last few lines of the file. From this output you can able to see only the last few lines of the file content, right? Scroll up and see what is the beginning of this file. Yes, still you can scroll up, but the screen is here based on the buffer size you specified. Based on the buffer, it will not display the complete lines which we used. Okay, so here you can able to see only last few lines. So this configuration or this particular thing is depends on the buffer size. Okay, so this is very big file. I want to see the first two lines of this file. Then you can use this command head space minus. Okay, suppose I am saying 3. Okay, next space file name. Your file name is computer.txt. Here n value is 3. So it will display first 3 lines of the file information. Okay, so starting from the file content, so it will display first 3 lines of this file content. Press enter and see. Here these are the first 3 lines of this file. Okay, first 3 lines of this file content. If I say head -2 space computer.txt, it will display only first 2 lines of the file content. Here this entire thing is one line. That's the reason here you can able to see this is first line, second line, and this is the third line, only one line. Okay, that's the reason you are getting three lines. Okay, so here 2 means this is ending, the second line is ending here, ending here. Let us open this file and check. See here I'm going to terminate this line here. Okay, I'm going to terminate this line, and I'm going to add some more information, like here some C character. Okay, right. Save this file and close. Now check this -3, press enter. See, you are able to see only 3 lines. In this case, this is entirely one line, single line. That's the reason, but due to your screen size, it is displaying in next line, not second line, next line. Okay, this is due to the screen size. If you see the same thing in a bigger screen, then it might look or appears in one line only. Fine. See here in this case you can get it very clearly, like see -3 means from the beginning of the file it is displaying 3 lines. Okay, if you specify like this computer.txt, here we are not using the -n option. Okay, without -n, without specifying the number of lines, it will take the default number. So for head command or tail command, the default value is 10. So it will display first 10 lines of the file. It will display first 10 lines of this is the first 10 lines. Okay. So this information is from the file computer.txt, and these are the first 10 lines present in this file. Okay. So this is head command. This is head command. Next, coming to tail command. So this head is displaying from the beginning. So this tail is exactly reverse, like it will display from the bottom. Okay, end of the file. Like suppose if you specify some value like 5. Okay, so from the ending, okay, so from the ending it will display last 5 lines of this file. Last 5 lines of this file content. Suppose computer.txt. Now press enter. So these are the last 5 lines of the file computer.txt. Here you might see something like more than this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually this entire thing is only one line. Only one line. One line is nothing but whenever there is a new line character encounters, then only that will be treated as line. Okay. So here after this full stop, there is a new line character. That's the reason this entire thing is treated as only one line. Okay, see this is first line, second line is some new line or empty line, this one is the third line, and again there is a empty line, fourth, and this is the last, fifth line. So after this full stop there is a new line character. That's the reason this entire thing is treated as only one line. Okay, fine. So this is the tail command and head command. These two commands are used to display the content from the beginning or end of files. Beginning or end of files. Yes. See, suppose you want to display the content of a directory. You want to see the content of a directory, so that you can see using the ls command. If you say ls, here in this case this cs directory is having these many number of files and directories, but this output is not more than the screen size. That's the reason we are able to see this output. Assume that if it is more than the screen size, more than the screen size, and you want to see only the last few lines, okay, then you can combine these two commands like ls minus lrt, okay, and pipe, send this output to tail command, tail. Then you can specify if you want, the default one is 10. Okay, if you say only tail, it will display only last 10 lines, last 10 lines. Okay, now press enter and see Here these are the 10 lines from the ending. Okay, so last, see the order here. Okay, up to c.txt, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so it will display the default, that is 10 lines up to new. Okay, yes, up to here. So these are 10 lines from the bottom to bottom of this listing. Okay, if you want from the top, then you can use the command like ls minus lrt pipe. You can give space or without space. Head, the default is 10, only 10. Okay, see here, from the top to bottom, see test, samp1, new directory, samp2, samp3. So from the top to, from the top, okay, the default value is 10. You want to see only the last two, then ls minus lrt pipe, sorry, ls minus lrt, send this output to tail command. You want to see the bottom two, last few lines from this listing, then tail minus, suppose say 3. It will display last 3 lines from this listing. Okay, so these are the last 3 from the list. ls minus lrt output. If you say ls head command, head 5, so it will, sorry, minus 5. Okay, yes, so these are the 1 2 3 4 5. So these are the first 5 files from the beginning. If you want to see ls minus lrt, so from the beginning 5 lines here, from the last. Okay, so tail command. So in this way we can use this head or tail commands combining with some other commands output. Whenever there is some output, and if you want to see the bottom to bottom of the output, then you can use tail command. From the top, then you can use head command. Whenever there is some output, either it can be cat command or ls minus lrt or any other command. Okay, some command is giving some output, then from this output, if you want to see only the top few lines, then you can use head command. If you want to see bottom few lines, then you can use tail command. Here the option is minus n. N means number of lines, how many lines you want to display. Okay, I want to display 3 lines, then n value will be 3. I want to display some 30 lines, then you can use minus 30, like this. Okay, so this is the n option. Okay, suppose you want to display few lines from the top and few lines from the bottom, then you can combine these two commands, like suppose head minus 10 from this computer.txt. So from the beginning 10 lines and send this output. Okay, so from the beginning 10 lines. Here again from this output you want to say something like tail minus 3. From this output minus 3, then you will get how many lines? Almost 7 lines. Okay, so this is the output from the file. So you can combine options like this. So this is head and tail commands. Head will display the output from the beginning and tail from the last. Okay, next command, cut command. So this cut command is used to cut from the input. You can cut some characters or you can cut some fields from your input. Here the input can be some text or it can be a file. You can input this particular input from the keyboard, or you can give some file as input to the cut command. Okay, so what this cut command will do, it will cut the specified number of characters or from the specified position to the end, the specified end position. It will cut the text and it will give you the output to the screen, output onto the default output media, that is screen or monitor. Okay, We'll see how to use this command, cut command. So here, before going to see some examples, we'll see what are the options present in this with this command, cut command. -C. So -C option will give you the characters. Okay, the specified characters. It will cut from the input. The specified characters will be cut from the input. Okay. Next, another option is -F. -F is nothing but field. Suppose if your input file is pipe separated or some other character separated file, then it will give you the specified field from the file. Okay. Next, -D. This is the delimiter. So here, if your file is separated with pipe symbol, then you have to specify the delimiter is pipe. Okay. Suppose if your file is separated with some cap symbol, then you have to specify the delimiter cap. Okay. If the file is separated from other than the tab space, then you have to specify the delimiter of the file using this option -D. If the file is separated with some tab space, no need to specify this explicitly. The reason is this is the default one automatically recognized by the operating system, Unix operating system. So explicitly need not to specify the tab separated files delimitation. Okay. Other than tab separation, tab space, you have to specify it. Okay, using this option -D. We'll see examples in the last session. Also, we have seen some examples. Okay. Yes. Suppose take this file. I want to get this last field. Okay. Before field, we'll see with -C option. Cut -C. I want to cut some text from this file b.txt. Suppose say I want to cut from second character to fifth character. I want to cut from second character to fifth, means from the second character 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to here. Okay, I want to cut second character to fifth character. So here starting position is 2, comma, ending position is 5, comma, ending position is 5, space. Next, your input, that is b.txt. It is a file. So b.txt. Now press enter. So from second character to fifth character 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to here. Here some characters are missing. Yes. The reason is here we specify 2, 5. So this is not range. For range we have to use hyphen. Okay. So here it will cut second character and fifth character. Second character and fifth character from this file b.txt. Okay. So from second character to fifth character, that is range 2 to 5. We have to specify like this 2 to 5 b.txt. Now it will cut the text from second character to fifth character. Got it? So here second, third, fourth, fifth up to here. Okay. So how this command will be executed? Okay. So first this command will take first line from this file or first record from this file and it will execute this command on this line. Okay. So that command is cut -C. Here C means characters. The characters from 2 to 5. Cut the characters from 2 to 5. Okay. So here from first character, I mean second character to fifth character. So this will be cutted and it will place in some buffer area. Okay. Next, it will take second line from this file and it will execute this command on this file. Okay. It will execute this command on this line. Okay. So this command is cutting characters from second position to fifth position. So from this position, second character to fifth character, it will cut the text. Okay. So next, it will check the file whether any line present in this file or not. Next line. So there is one more line. So it will take this line and execute this command on this line. So this command will repeat for all the records, or we can say lines. Okay. So this will be applied on each and every line present in the file. Okay. So it will take this third line and will execute the command and display the final result onto the screen. Display the final result onto the screen. Okay. So in this way this command will be executed. So it is some kind of looping, a repetition. Okay. So take the line, execute the command. So if you observe the statements, take this line, first line from the file and execute this command. Take another line and execute the command. Take another line and execute the command. Here we are checking, this command will check some condition like, is there any line present in this file after this present line? Okay. So there is no line. This is end of the file. It will check like this. Okay. So there is no line. Then it will stop the repetition. That is taking the line and executing. Okay. So here some process will be repeated for based on some condition like, is there any line present? Okay. It keeps on checking. If there is any line, execute the command. Okay. Fine. So this is the way of executing the command. See, if you want to get some particular field from this file, like suppose some here this file is pipe separated, means here the data is pipe separated. Here the data is pipe separated. Okay, we will change this. Okay. See, here now this file is some cap separated. Okay, there is a symbol. Assume that this is some student information and every line, that is nothing but record. Okay, so every line contains some student information. Assume that this one is the student number and next one is the name, and student number and name, these two fields are separated with cap symbol. Okay. Next, this third one is the say some mathematics marks, physics, chemistry marks. Okay. So here in this particular line, all the fields are separated by cap symbol. Okay. So this entire file is cap separated. Okay. Cap delimited file. Okay. Cap delimited file. Now we'll apply cut command to get some particular field. So here I want to get only mathematics marks from this file. I want to get mathematics marks. So that column or field is third one. This is first field or first column, second field or second column. This one is the third column. I want to get this third column from every line or every record in this file b.txt. So here the command looks like cut minus f. Here I don't want to cut characters. I want to cut field, particular field, that is third field. If I cut characters, what will happen? Only based on the specified position it will cut the text. Okay, but I want to get the marks. Okay, mathematics marks. That marks is present in third column. Okay, that is nothing but field. So that field value is 3 space this file is cap delimited, then this is not tab separated. That's the reason explicitly we have to specify. We should tell, okay, that this particular file b.txt is cap delimited file. So that explicitly how can we tell? By using the option -d. -d, here cap symbol, space, your input, that is file b.txt. Now see the output. We are getting only third column values 33, 32 and 34. Okay. Suppose this will be changed based on the delimiter value. Suppose your file is delimited with some say some comma. Okay. So that is cap symbol. Okay, if it is some comma separated, then you have to give the delimiter as comma. Okay, so based on the delimiter, you have to specify. So this is cut command. Here the options are -c, -f, -d. C is for number of characters, D is for delimiter, and F is for field. Okay, fine. So next command is paste command. Okay, there are two files like test.txt. Let us check what is there in this file, and another one is samp1.txt. Check what is there in this file. Yes, these two files contains one line of information. In the first file, test.txt file, this is the file information. In the second one, this is the file content. Okay, so next we will see paste command. What is paste command? So this paste command will combine two files based on the columns. Okay, so it will paste two files, content or information. Okay, so based on the column value. Suppose, see here, how many columns are there present in this? This entire information will be treated as only one column. Suppose if you use, instead of paste, if you say cat, we are concatenating these two files like this. See how these two will be concatenated. First it will take the information of test file and it will display it. After completing the information, it will take second file, then it will start displaying. Okay, so here these two files are concatenated like this. These two files are concatenated like this. But if you use paste command will combine lines together. Combine lines together means if you use paste command on the same two files, then the output will be paste. It will combine the lines together, means in this way. So this is the first file information and this one is the second file information. So when can we use this paste command? Assume that your file content is like this. Yeah, I'm going to change this file content, that is test. Yes, this is permission denied. Great. I'm creating one small file. Okay, I'm going to close this file, save this file as well as close this file by pressing Ctrl D. I'm creating another file like marks.txt. Assume that this file contains some information. I'm going to input some information into this file. Here this file is tab separated. You can press. See here I am inputting some data in such a way that first I am inputting assume that mathematics marks, that is 23. After that I am pressing tab key on the keyboard. You can find this symbol left hand side. So tab key, press enter. So I am inputting next line of information. Here I am inputting some data, tab, next column value, tab, next column value, tab, next column, enter. So this kind of file is nothing but tab separated file. Okay, fine. I'm inputting last line. After this I'll save it and close this one by pressing Ctrl D. Ctrl D, it will save as well as close. Using cat command we are creating files. Okay, right. Let us see. See, assume that there are two files. One is names.txt and marks.txt. Okay, so this file contains all your student names, all students names. Here this contains marks names, all the marks. I want to combine these two files based on the lines. Okay, combine lines together. If you use cat command to combine the files, what will happen? Cat names.txt space marks.txt. So cat is a create file command as well as combine. We can combine more than one file. We can concatenate more than one file. But the concatenation will be based on the line, not based on the lines, based on the vertical. So here if you see this one, first it will take information from the names.txt. After completing that, it will take information from the marks.txt file. So first it will take names.txt. Okay, after completing the information, then it will start displaying start concatenating data from the second file. Okay, so in this way the concatenation will happen, but I don't want my output like this. I want to concatenate, or I want to combine based on the lines. First line from the first file, first line from the second file. Combine these two. Take second line from the first file, take second line from the second file, combine, and so on. Okay, take third line from the first file, take third line from the second file, combine. So I want to combine, I want to paste the data like this. Then you can use paste command. Paste space your file name. Like this you can specify any number of files. Okay, marks.txt. Now see the output. See, first this is the first file and this is the second file. So this paste command will take first line that is this one from this file, and it will take first line from this file, that is this is the file. Okay, and it will combine these two lines. Okay, so here paste will combine lines together, combine lines together. Okay, so in this way we can specify any number of files. Okay, so it will get first line from the first file, first line from the second file, first line from the third file, first line from the fourth file, and so on. Combine this. Okay, paste it. So this is paste command. So this is the difference between cat command and paste command. Cat and paste. Okay, so here it is combining this one. Here I can say I can send this output to a file if at all required. Names.txt space marks.txt space send this output. Instead of sending the output to a default media, you can send it to a file. Okay, suppose like result.txt. Okay, now see what is there in this result.txt. Cat result.txt. See, these two are combined. Now this kind of file, I mean these two are combined, right? So this kind of file is nothing but tab separated, tab delimited file, tab delimited file. Okay, see, now apply cut command on this file. Cut minus f, cut minus f. Here, okay, cut minus f space. Suppose the field is this third one. Okay, why I am showing this example? The reason is simple. See, we pasted, we combined based on the lines only, but how this particular column is replaced, that is important. How these two columns are replaced. Here, this column, that is this column and this column, these two are tab separated. These two are tab separated. And this column and this column, these two are tab separated, and these two also tab separated. But what about this? This column is from file, that is names.txt, and this one is from another file, that is marks.txt. These two are combined based on the line numbers. Okay, these two are combined. But what about this separation? Whether these are separated based, I mean these are tab separated or not, we'll check with this command. So these are not tab separate. So here I am saying that f2 means I am supposed to get this output. Okay, let us check whether we are going to get this output or not. Result.txt. Okay, so this one is tab separated. That's the reason we are not using the -d option, that is delimiter option. Okay, if it is not tab separated, then we have to specify explicitly the delimiter symbol. Okay, so here this is the default option, no need to specify. Now press enter and see the result. Here we are getting 23. So means these two also here separated with tab. But there is one option with this paste command, that is -d. -d is the replace tab option. -d is the replace tab. While combining the lines, it will separate with tab. Okay, fine. So this is delimited with tab only. So no need to use this option -d. But there is an option, -d option with this paste command. This option is used to replace tab. Okay. Or you can specify some other delimiter as well using -d option. Okay. Like suppose paste names.txt. First we'll use my option -d. Names.txt space marks.txt, and we are going to create a new file that is res in capital letters dot txt. Okay, now see the output of this file res dot txt. See here, this one is greater than symbol. Here we specified the delimiter explicitly, means while combining, separate file 1 input and file 2 input with this symbol. Okay, so this is the default one, no need to specify, that is tab. Without specify anything, the default one is the tab. Okay, so here we are specifying some symbol. So here this data will be separated with this symbol. This data will be separated with this symbol. Here there are two kinds of separations. One is greater than. These two columns are separated using greater than symbol. 1 minute. Yes, these two columns are separated with greater than, and these are tab separated. Okay, something mixing. But here my intention is using minus d, you can specify the symbol while combining, separate the data with this symbol. Okay, like paste minus d, and here you can specify the separator like comma, your first file names.txt space second file txt. If there is another file, if you want to combine, then you can specify that as well. Suppose here I am combining this one, the entire result will be combined. Okay, sending this output to some test all in capital letters .txt. Now see this output test.txt. Okay, so here this first file, this is the output. Okay, comma, it will take first line from the second file. So this is the first line from the second file. Okay, now delimiter is comma, so here comma, this one is the first line from this third file. First line from this third file. This is the first line from this third file, that is res.txt. So all these are combined, pasted into this final file, that is test.txt. So this is the first line from this file test.txt. Clear? So in this way we can paste more than one line, sorry, more than one file. Okay, more than one file. This is paste command. Okay, cut command, it will cut the text from your input. Okay, so that text can be a characters or fields. If it is character, you need to specify the starting position and ending position. If you want only one character, starting and ending positions will be same. Okay, cut minus C, use the option minus C to cut characters from the input. Use the option minus C. Here, if you want to cut only single character from the input file, then you can use the starting position and ending position as only one. So that is 4 only. Okay, I want to cut only the fourth column or fourth character from the file. Okay, space your file name. Okay, suppose tst.txt. It will cut fourth character from this file. So this command will be applied on each and every line in the file. This command will be applied on each and every line in the file. Okay. Next, minus f. This is field separator. If the file is some delimited file, then you can use minus f. The f is nothing but field. Which field you want to get? I want to get some second field, or I want to get from second field to fifth one. So that is range. When you are giving some range, hyphen, use the symbol hyphen. Suppose I want to get second field as well as sixth field. Only two fields. One is second one, comma, another one is sixth. Then 2, comma 6. It will get only second field and sixth field values from your input. Suppose test.txt. Okay, so it will get second and sixth one, only two columns. Okay, only two columns. Fine. So this is cut command and this one is the paste command. So paste command is used to combine lines together from one or more files. Combine lines together from one or more files. Okay. We'll stop here and we'll continue in the next session with some other filter commands. Head and tail. Next, cut and paste. Required characters can be cutted or fields can be cutted from the input file, and the output can be displayed onto the default output media, that is monitor, or you can send it to a file as well. Okay. Another one is paste command. Paste command will combine the lines together from one or more files. Okay. Yes, we'll continue in the next session.